Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. Guys, what a bullish day for the market. Prices are pumping. Bitcoin over $67,000, hitting new all-time highs. We also have Ethereum hitting new all-time highs. So where will this pump take us, right? What are the resistance levels that we may run into next? Could it be around 75,000? I want to break it down on the charts for you guys, both from the micro and macro perspective. We also have bullish news. MasterCard has launched their crypto-linked credit card in the Asian markets. We have BlockFi has partnered with a massive institutional player and they have filed a Bitcoin ETF application together. In addition, we're going to talk about New York CityCoin. That looks like it's about to launch and get going. I want to share the details there with you. We got big updates around the Ripple lawsuit as well. We're going to break all of that down. Before we get to it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies and you don't have to pay high fees. OKCoin charges low fees. You can also stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. You do not have to pay any fees. Keep all of your rewards, guys. So be sure to sign up, link in the description. Let's look at the market here. It's a beautiful thing when the prices are pumping. It's so exciting. Bitcoin at $67,430 at the time of this recording. Ethereum at $4,787. Solana at $249. Cardano at $2.11. XRP at $1.26. Polkadot at $52.79. So we're seeing green across the board. And like I've been saying, I think the entire market was waiting for Bitcoin's breakout upwards. And of course, we saw that, right? And as I shared in yesterday's video, it broke out of minimal support level. We were moving sideways in the low 60s for a while. And there was like a smidgen of a red candle here, right? It just broke out off of that. And that's okay. It has done that before, as I showed on this chart here. It did it in early November, or I should say late November into early December. And, Bitcoin will move up and go where it wants. And I talked about both scenarios, that it could just blast off of this weak support level, or we pull back. And I was expecting between a 55 to 58,000 support level, some red candles there, but looks like it's going to go to 74, 75,000, then have that pullback I was looking for. And remember, nothing goes up in a straight line. So it's not going to keep going up forever in a straight line. There has to be those support levels. We've seen it historically, and it's best to be on the safer side of that and to expect those respective corrections. Now, if you're hodling, this is not really a big deal, but if you're day trading, of course, it's a big deal for you. But just to let you guys know what may be coming soon. So Bitcoin could once again run up to 75, pull back into the mid 60s, then go up to a higher high, which I think might lead us to a blow-off top, honestly. But we'll see what happens. This cycle could extend into January or into the latter half of Q1 2022. Now, Plan B, the creator of the Bitcoin stock-to-flow model, remember he has the stock-to-flow and the stock-to-flow model X. Stock-to-flow is predicting 100,000 by the end of the year. Stock-to-flow model X is predicting a high of $288,000, which I would love to see, but is that more probable than the 100,000? No, 100,000 is more probable, of course. So he released a stock-to-flow X model chart saying, as you know, the stock-to-flow model predicts 100K average for this halving period, and based on floor model, we reach 100K this year. But the stock-to-flow model X predicts $288,000 average this cycle. We need some real fireworks in 2022 for that. Let's see where this second leg of the bull market will take us. So he's saying essentially for it to go to 288,000, it would have to go into a lengthening cycle into 2022. So this is where, we don't know what the future holds. We have to be patient and we have to be diligent and look at and essentially have a plan, right? What price points are you going to start taking profits at? Personally, I'm going to start taking profits, once we hit 100,000, definitely taking profits there. And then I'm not going to cash out everything. I'm going to cash out a certain percentage of my portfolio. And then, you know, if Bitcoin goes to 150 and then near 200,000 and 288, I will take profits on there, because you got to cash out in phases, because we don't know what the top is going to be. No one can call the top, guys, not even plan B, because no one can predict the future. And there's many factors that come into play, and you never know if a black swan event will happen or what will happen, right? Or maybe you can just have some super massive adoption from some central bank, and then all of these charts are out of the window. You throw them out the window because the price just goes parabolic, right? These are the both sides of the token, so to speak. Now, Tech Dev, who Crypto Burb, who I've shared his respective charts and models on the channel, he said the following: huge Bitcoin 90K breakout confirmed. My Bitcoin market report gives complete technical, on-chain, and sentiment proof that, and it's unquestionable, it will save you lots of time and money. Free to all. If you appreciate it, just join, blah, blah, blah. But essentially, he's looking for that 90K breakout here. And, you know, once again, that could go take us straight to the 100K move, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Here at Tech Dev, he said the following: expecting minor Bitcoin resistance around 74K at the 4.236. So the Fibonacci models here, then a push past like every cycle before. So we have seen, once again, you have the pumps, then the minor pullbacks, then the pump again, the minor pullbacks, and then the blow off top. So that is playing out like pretty accurately here, how it has historically. Now, that doesn't mean it will exactly happen the same as it did historically, but right now it is. So we have to be cautiously optimistic. Yes, I believe Bitcoin will continue to go up. The altcoins will follow, but let's be cautiously optimistic. So guys, exciting times. I love it. And here, even Anthony Scaramucci, who I've interviewed on the channel, if you guys haven't seen my interview with him, be sure to check it out. His hedge fund, which is Skybridge Capital, they're heavily invested in Bitcoin and Algorand and other things. He tweeted the following not too long ago. He said, 70K on Bitcoin coming up. Large institutional demand has finally arrived, trying to get in orders before 2022. Wow, that's pretty insightful. And he's on the forefront of this, right? He's seeing this with his respective fund, guys. Very, very bullish. Check this news out. MasterCard launches crypto-linked payment cards in Asia Pacific. The card giant will enable customers in the region to convert cryptocurrency to fiat for payments. It says here, this is, excuse me, let me back up. MasterCard has formed partnerships with digital asset service companies Amber Group, BitCub, and CoinJar in order to allow customers and businesses across Asia Pacific to obtain crypto-linked MasterCard credit, debit, and prepaid cards, the company said in a statement on Monday. All of the banks, all the stock exchanges and credit card companies, all the hedge funds, everybody's getting in. Those of you who are my OG subscribers, you know I've been talking about this for years, right? Through the bear market, we talked about this. Many of them were building, they were hiring people. And look, they're still doing it, right? But we saw the breadcrumbs early and what was coming. And I think they were all waiting, certainly for the bull market and the bull run to start, to release this news, to give them more PR benefits, marketing benefits, and more hype and more people coming in, right? You don't want to launch many of these things in a bear market where it's kind of dead, nobody's around, only the hodlers who understand what's going on are here. And much support, much love to you guys who supported me through the bear market, right? Or watching my videos. We've come a far way, guys. The bear markets were painful, man. They were really bloody and painful. That I think many of you can attest to that. And now our patience, our hodling is going to be rewarded very nicely, guys. I'm sure many of you are going to make some life-changing money. And I hope, all of you make money, guys. That's what I want. That's why I'm here. I believe in the technology, but I'm here to make money, guys. All right, look at this. All major financial institutions will soon be thinking about trading cryptocurrencies, according to former Citigroup CEO Vikram Pandit. All the banks, like I said, all the stock exchanges. So now, these guys are all coming out the woodwork. Look, we know about this. We hodlers, we've been here. Those of you who are new to the market, you can go back and watch my old videos. We talked about this. Full capitulation all around. Of course, this is the disruptive technology, the new emerging asset class that is here to stay. It's beyond the point of the government's trying to kill this. And we know they're not going to. They're going to regulate it. They're going to tax it, of course, and earn the revenue off of that. Because we saw Fed Chair Powell just last month. He said, no plans to ban Bitcoin or crypto. Guys, it's here to stay. All the major players on board. You have people in Congress holding Bitcoin and crypto now. It's a complete 180 from how it was years ago. Check this out. Everybody's throwing their hat in the ring for a Bitcoin ETF. BlockFi and Neuberger Berman, which has $437 billion of assets under management, have filed for a Bitcoin ETF together. And this is a physically backed ETF, which I like. Now, there are rumors that this pump we're seeing for Bitcoin could be an anticipation pump for a physically backed or a spot Bitcoin ETF, which could be approved this week. Could be from Grayscale, or Grayscale's version gets approved. They have a very high chance. We have Van Eck, and there's a bunch of others who have filed for that spot ETF, guys. So we'll see what happens, but great to see BlockFi and Neuberger Berman, which is a massive firm, they're throwing their hat in the ring here, guys. So this is pretty bullish. So check this out. Spain's Santander Bank to offer a Bitcoin-based ETF. We are seeing just across the world ETFs being approved. The US, of course, was slow to do this, but they approved the futures ETF, but we want the physically backed. That's the important one. But it just shows everybody is getting on board this train, and we're all headed in the same direction. It's amazing what's happening, guys. And my OG hodlers and people who've been here for a while, isn't it amazing what is taking place? I think what we've been saying for years, it's now coming to fruition, and we're validated, guys. It's amazing what's happening. Now, this news is so interesting. I think it should be making big headlines, but I guess, it hasn't been fully confirmed, but Bitcoin Magazine is reporting that Zimbabwe's government is reportedly consulting private sector on legalizing Bitcoin. Wow. Guys, do you know how big this is? Let me give you some context if you don't know. Plan B. Look at his header on Twitter, guys, the header image. $100 trillion for the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. Hyper motherfucking inflation. Excuse my French. This is just, I'm happy for the government. I'm happy for the people, because they will now truly have hard money. And it's just amazing what is taking place. I sometimes don't even have words for it, because we saw what El Salvador did. And look, Venezuela could be next with the hyperinflation that they're facing. But this is amazing. Crypto is going to solve a lot of problems. Bitcoin as a store of value, digital gold is going to solve a lot of problems. This is very bullish, and I can't wait for the confirmation of this. It's not surprising, guys. They need it. Their money is garbage. Hyperinflation is destroying their government, their country, their economy, all that stuff, right? And they're not the only ones. Like I said, Venezuela, there's other countries as well. So it's really cool that this is being talked about, and I think they're going to make the move, guys. When I saw Paul Tudor Jones come out, and I told you guys how bullish it was about a month ago, and he said, I want Bitcoin, not gold. I think that was another green flag, another green light that, what gold was great. Your granddad's store of value, it was awesome. I mean, it did its job, but we are now in a digital economy, a digital world, and Bitcoin is gold 2.0. And, I know we're talking specifically about Bitcoin here, but the rest of the market follows Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin gets more adoption, higher prices, and so forth, the altcoins move. The altcoins are getting adoption. So we're going to see adoption on all fronts. Just Bitcoin is the head of the snake here, so to speak, and leading the charge. Eric Adams, mayor-elect of New York City, trying to get an interview with him. Look what he tweeted today. CityCoins said they are launching an NYC coin. He says, we're glad to welcome you to the global home of Web3. We're counting on tech and innovation to help drive our city forward. Guys, so awesome. And my interview with the community lead of CityCoins will be live tomorrow morning. So if you want to learn about CityCoins, how they work, I've told you guys I hold Miami coin. I'm staking it via OKCoin, earning the Stacks token, great APY. And, they're going to launch coins for every city. And of course, the city has to be on board, but so far it's worked out really well for Miami. And you can even mine it. So I'm going to look into this and I'll share a video once I've got it up and running. Right now, I'm just staking the coins that I bought, but I would love to mine this and just earn these city coins. I think this is the future, guys. With the token economy that we're headed to, the digital economy, people can support cities that they live in, and it's mutually beneficial. The city gets more funds. The people holding the tokens get to stake it and earn. It's just amazing. It's mutually beneficial, guys. And this is a game changer, I believe. All right. Also, Eric Adams, he made a very bullish statement. He says he wants crypto taught in schools. Incoming New York Mayor Eric Adams believes schools should be preparing students to navigate the world of cryptocurrency and digital assets. Of course they should. This is the new emerging technology. It's going to be in every aspect of our lives. Once again, because a lot of things will be tokenized on the blockchain, and crypto will be, kind of the finance part and of that, being able to move value and so forth. And there's going to be interoperability between different blockchains. So this is bullish statements. And remember, game theory takes one of these guys, one domino to fall, then the rest will follow. Here, attorney Jeremy Hogan tweeted the following about the recent update from Judge Net Byrne, in the Ripple lawsuit with the SEC. He said, we expected this order to go against Ripple. Remember, an order like this might give the SEC some bullets for its gun, and vice versa when Ripple wins. But the next big order is on the SEC's motion to strike the fair notice defense. That is the bazooka. So what is he talking about? Well, Judge Netburn granted the SEC's motion to compel Ripple to search for and turn over video and audio recordings of internal Ripple meetings, but the order had limitations as described below. Judge Netburn ruled as follows. Ripple's search of its recorded meetings has been inadequate under the circumstances. While the court recognizes that a human review of the recordings may be unreasonable, a reasonable search could include automated transcriptions of recordings similar to the common technology used to transcribe voicemail messages and use of search terms. Accordingly, Ripple is ordered to conduct a reasonable search of the relevant video and audio taped recordings and produce responsive documents, because Ripple represents that it has more than 4,000 recordings. The parties are ordered to meet and confer to determine whether there are particular time periods when recordings are most likely to be responsive to the SEC's discovery demands. For example, meetings in the weeks preceding dates of significance may generate. I'm not going to keep reading through this whole thing, but I think you guys get the gist of it. Look, this thing is going to go back and forth. My hope is that there is some sort of conclusion to this thing soon, before alt season, or at least at the beginning of alt season. So, exchanges can relist XRP and capture that momentum and send up the price of XRP to $10 to $15, guys. We'll see what happens. And we just got to be patient here. But this lawsuit really sucks. The SEC really sucks. Gary Gensler really sucks. To just sum it up how I feel about this. Charles Gasparino, in response to Eleanor Tourette's statements about Gensler calling Ethereum a security, and we talked about this in yesterday's video, he said, it's an interesting issue Gary Gensler raises regarding Ethereum, and one the Clayton SEC was and his SEC sidestepping. Oh, can the SEC penalize Ethereum for being a security years earlier if it's not one now? Better approach, safe harbor this stuff and start a new regulatory regime. I agree. Hester Peirce, who's a visionary, in my opinion, the SEC commissioner who I've interviewed a couple of times, use her safe harbor. And then, like I said, also in yesterday's video, start a new regulatory body to handle cryptocurrencies. Take it out of the hands of the SEC. Finally, if you're a Solana holder, this is good news. And I'm a Brave browser user. I'm bullish on the basic attention token, have it in my portfolio. Here, Brave tweeted, we've partnered with Solana to integrate it into the browser and make it the default for the dApp support. We will soon bring best-in-class wallet features for the Solana blockchain into our desktop and mobile browsers. So pretty cool partnership here. Like I said, I'm bullish on Brave. I'm not really on either side of Solana because I don't hold it. Look, you can't invest in everything, right? So I miss Solana, but that's okay. I'm making money because I bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, VeChain, Chainlink, and so forth, very low, Algorand, and so on and so forth. So, but if you guys hold Solana, you're making money, I'm happy for you guys. As long as you're making money, I'm happy for you. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think this pump is going to take us? Do you agree with me? To 75,000, then we see a pullback. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.